Hello, very good morning and welcome to Athavan newspaper highlights. Today, Thursday, 15th of September 2016. This is Edward Udedas, Devasagayam Pillai, with the highlights of today's English newspapers. As usual, we have three newspapers for the highlight: Daily Mirror, Daily News and Ceylon Today. Firstly, let's have a look on the Daily Mirror. The main headline says, Chaduka Ratwata, 4 others remanded till September 28. Chaduka Ratwata and 4 others who were arrested by the Financial Crimes Investigation Division were yesterday remanded till September 28 by Colombo Fort Magistrate Lankaja Ratna. Dinesh wins bronze at Rio Paralympics. Sri Lankan javelin thrower Dinesh Priyanda Herath secured the country's first medal, bronze, in men's javelin throw 456 final at the Rio Paralympics yesterday. Sister posts Duminda's hospital photos on Facebook. Several days after Bharata Lakshman Premachandra's daughter, MP Hirunika Premachandra posted a photo of her father showing his gunshot wound. Duminda Silva's sister, Dilini Silva, in a counter move, posted 17 pictures of her brother during his numerous surgeries and treatment at the Surijayavarthanapura Hospital and Mount Elizabeth Hospital in Singapore. On her Facebook page, Dilini Silva said the pictures, which had also been published on a previous occasion, were taken during her brother's several surgeries. GMOA to strike today over school admission issue. The government doctors would hold a token strike at main state hospitals in Kurunagala, Kandy and Matara today 8 am to noon over an anomaly in admitting government doctors' children to state national schools, the GMOA said yesterday. Country should be governed by either President or PM. The country should be governed either by President Maithripala Sirisena or Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe alone without their working against each other, said former President and Kurunagala District MP Mahinda Rajapaksa yesterday. Supreme Court orders to compensate farmers. The Supreme Court yesterday directed the Uva Province Director of Agriculture to make necessary measures to pay compensation to the affected farmers for their crop loss as a result of the Uva Oya project. Secondly, let's move to Daily News. The main headline says, 5 indicted, 5 directors of CB Primary Dealer remanded, misappropriation of 4,200 million rupees investor funds. Chaduka Ratwata among those taken in. 5 director board members of Entrust Securities PLC were yesterday ordered to be remanded till September 28 by Colombo Fort Magistrate for allegedly misappropriating invest funds amounting to 4,200 million rupees belonging to the investors who wanted to purchase treasury bonds. Entrust Securities PLC is a primary dealer of the central bank. The FCID conducting investigations into the alleged financial fraud informed court that the director board members of Entrust Securities PLC are responsible for misappropriating of 4,200 million rupees of investment funds belonging to 350 investors, including the pension funds of Ceylon Electricity Board and several other state institutions. 5 suspects who were ordered to be remanded were Chaduka Ratwata, Isira Dharmamiriya Bandara Dasanayaka, Rumesha Dushyandi Senaviratna, Sanjeeva Deyaratna and Niroshan Mendes. Chaduka Ratwata, son of a former Deputy Minister of Defence, the late Anuruddha Ratwata, had been functioned as the former Chairman and Managing Director of the Entrust Securities PLC. High Court abates criminal proceedings against Sarath Niyamru. The Colombo High Court yesterday abated criminal proceedings against retired Supreme Court Judge Sarath Niyamru in connection with an indictment filed against him for allegedly committing grave sexual abuse on a domestic aid. The case was abated by High Court Judge Nishank Bandara Karunaratne on the basis that the accused had died on August 15 and there was no necessity to proceed with the case. Hirunika 8 others to be indicted. 9 persons including parliamentarian Hirunika Premachandra will be indicted before the Colombo High Court on September 21 on 24 counts including conspiring to abduct a person at Kolanava, aiding and abetting an abduction and keeping the abducted person incommunicado. Finally, let's move to Ceylon Today. The main headline says, People's Bank Digitalization Project. Jacob summons People's Bank Board. The Committee on Public Enterprises has summoned the Board of Management of the People's Bank to appear before it on 22 September to explain allegations of misappropriation of public funds amounting to 1,750 billion rupees for digitalizing the PB's client services and its entire computerization system. Namal visits Duminda in jail. Joint opposition MPs Namal Rajapaksa and Gamini Lokuge visited the Velikada prison last evening to look into the well-being of former MP Duminda Silva, who is currently on death row. President to New York on 18 September. President Maithripala Sirisena is scheduled to leave for New York on 18 September to attend the 71st session of the United Nations General Assembly. The President is slated to address the UN General Assembly on 21 September. During his stay in New York, the President is also expected to hold bilateral talks with several foreign leaders. With that, let's come to an end of today's paper highlights. We will come with more news tomorrow morning. Thanks for listening to Athavan Newspaper Highlights.